Y'all, I'm such a dope. I'm telling you. My phone died on me, and I was sitting here just talking and looked up. I mean, like I literally almost just looked up and realized my phone was gone. So then I had to wait for it to get a little bit of a charge enough for me to actually come back live. So Lord have mercy, y'all forgive me. So I'm going to take that original stain that I used and get inside of these cracks here because I could still see some of the raw wood. So y'all hop back on with me. Lord have mercy. Hey Natalie. Girl, welcome to the world of knowing Trina. She's the one that's a hot mess and lets her phone die during her lives, forgets to plug it up. So I'm just taking my little paintbrush and going into these cracks so we don't see any of that dry wood. And I may like this, y'all, because it might put a more of a darker in that area where the little cracks are. I was gonna wipe it right off, but I think I'm gonna let it like seep down into the board and then wipe it off. So y'all forgive me. I know Jessie is awful, isn't it? Hey Kelly. Goofy girl. Oh. The sad thing is I really don't try to be, but it just happens to me. It happens. Okay. I got to get in there because I can see some of that raw wood right in there. And although I don't see it from this side, y'all, I'm going to walk to the other side and look at it to make sure that I don't see it when I'm looking from that angle. Because sometimes you won't see it from one angle, but you can see the raw wood from the other angle. I better put some up under here too, just in case, because I think I see some of that raw wood coming through. And I don't want to see that. So am I blurry, y'all? It's just how you roll. That's right, Jessie. You and I are so much alike. Oh, well, Jessie, I know some days you just feel like it's just, things are just all against you. All right, so I'm going to walk to this side and just look from this angle. See, I can see a little bit of dry wood there. I'm at the raw wood. And I think that's pretty good. I think it is. Looking good to me. I see some on this side. So let me hit this side just a little bit. Yeah, there's definitely some on this side from where the wood is sitting on top of it, like where I connected it. Alright, let me check this side. I don't know, I think it's good. Okay. Okay. Moving along, y'all. A little blurry here and there. I think it's the movements. Probably so. And the fact, like I said, my husband decided he was going to go fishing and leave me hanging. Alright, so what I'm going to do now, I'm I'm just gonna take my paper towel and kind of go over that just so it can kind of dry. And I'm gonna tap over this to kind of help with the drying time on it. Oh, well, no, I'm just gonna rub it. I'm gonna rub it. I don't think it's smearing or anything, so it's good. It's good. It's pretty. Okay, so y'all see how that is? Y'all see how much better that did? Hey, Patricia. Those fish don't wait. Amanda. I'm telling you, they go fishing all the time, though. So here this is. I'm gonna flip this around for y'all once I get it completed so y'all can see the actual G the right way. Okay. So here we go. I'm going to add the midway wax on here. I'm going to cut me. Zoe went through her drawer for me and got me some old t-shirts. Well, of course I can't find my wax. Y'all, I'm telling you. Oh, I see it. I see it, I see it, I see it. So I'm just gonna cut me t-shirt, and this is what I'm gonna use to do my wax with. Hey, Miss Pam. So I love this stuff, y'all. This is the Mid-Wax Paste Finishing Wax. I absolutely love it. If you've never tried it, this is great for like when you make signs and all that. Why do I have why is there pieces? There's like something in there. I don't know what that is. I'm just gonna throw this brush away that I use for the staining. But it's just like a paste. But I absolutely love it, y'all, for doing stuff like this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take my t-shirt. Let me get that fuzz. Let me shake it. I don't want no fuzz getting on in my wax. So I'm just gonna take it and swirl it around in there, get some clumps of it on there, and then I'm gonna start wiping it onto, oops, sorry for the shaking, onto my board here. Getting a pretty good bit on there. Getting it into cracks and everything. And when this stuff dries, y'all, it makes your piece just look so just smooth, and it has like a really, oh, I love the way it feels. It's got like a real waxy feel to it. So it kind of feels like store-bought, like, I don't know, it's just a feeling I can't like really explain unless you've actually felt it and know what I'm talking about. But I love using this stuff for like signs and stuff like this. Excuse me. If I make like candle holders, I love using it for stuff like that. Just home decor stuff. Now I am trying to go like with the grain of my wood. And this, you want to put this on here, then let it sit at least for a day to what you would, I guess you would say, cure. And once it's done that, if you want to add another layer on there for extra protection, you can do that. But most of the time, I put my first coat on here pretty thick. So I don't, very random do I actually use 2 coats on there. But oh, it feels so good. And guess what? My hubby's home from fishing. Hey, Casey. Daniel and Joey just drove up. They must have dropped the boat off at Daniel's house because they don't have the boat behind the truck. Hey, Miss Betty. Make it much easier to clean too if you wax. Yes. What scares me about the spray, like clear gloss, y'all, is the fact that it is spray. So sometimes I wonder, you know, sometimes things, if you sit something on top of it, it'll stick to it. So, not worry about that. Alright, I'm just getting this side here, y'all. I know you can't see it, but I'll move it over once I get over there. Okay. And I'm getting my edges as well. Probably don't really have to, but I've got it right here, so why not just go ahead and get it all covered. Alright, so I'm going to move over and I'm going to get this side. I might got an itch, y'all. Hey, Diane. I'm going to have to go get me a new can. I'm getting kind of low. And that's all I'm doing. I'm just rubbing it on here. Rubbing it. Like I said, I always put a really thick coat on mine. Just because I love the way it feels. I'll go ahead and get my edge, around my edge here. Sorry for the shaking. I've still got that nail there I've got to get off or pull out. Alright. I'm just going to kind of eye, well, I might get over there on the other side. Just so I don't have to lift this heavy thing up. And then we're going to put the handles on here, y'all, and this a wrap. That will be a wrap for this. Alright, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put one more layer on here. Just because I love the way it feels. I mean, I do. Lord, I love the way this feels. It does not change the color of your stain. So you don't have to worry about that. I've used it, you know, when I've done paint. It doesn't change the color of your paint. You don't have any kind of yellow in or nothing like that going on. So if you've never tried this and you make wooden signs or you do a lot of home decor, you definitely want to put your hands on it and try it out. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of try to make all my lines going one way. Like I said, I will let this sit probably for a good day and a half before I would actually like set it out on my stove. So before I would even take it to my sister, I'd probably let it cure for a good day and a half. Okay, so that's it. I'm going to go ahead and put my handles on here so it does not change the color. Thank you, Sherry. Haven't called live in so long. How have you been? I've been great, and it's just been a long time. Your sister must be so excited about this. I hope she is, Miss Dottie. It's been a while since I've been live, so I come live last night and painted, or not painted it, stained it. And that's the first time I've been live actually doing like an actual craft in a while. So some of that wax did go into my cracks and I can kind of see it. So I'm making sure I smooth that out. And now we're gonna we're gonna put the handles on here. One thing, that wax does get on your hands. So if you have gloves, throw you some gloves on. So here's the little screws that came with it. So we're gonna add, oh dear Lord, I didn't bring my measuring. I guess I'm just gonna kind of like eye this, y'all. Let me see if I can get kind of further up so I can see. So I didn't bring my tape measure. Thank you, Sherry, for sprinkling. Let me go open this one too. Let me get down before I bust my tail. Okay, y'all said make the... Okay, wait a minute, that is like two different handles. Let me see what we got going on here. Yep. One is, they're like made the same, but one looks more shinier than the other one. Oh Lord. So, I was about to say, so I did look up and actually get two of each. Let me show y'all the difference, what I'm talking about. See how this one is more shinier and then that one's more matte finish, has more of a rough texture. So I'm gonna actually keep the rough texture one for me and then give Tracy the one that looks more shinier. So now let me kind of eye this to make sure I'm getting it kind of centered. Y'all know I like eyeing things, so thinking that looks centered. So let's go ahead and let's get some screws down in here. I'll come back and tighten that up in just a minute. Okay. Let me turn it this way. Alrighty. So it takes 3 screws on each handle. Y'all catch anything? My people says to get your tail out there and get my thing working so they can see a clear video. Ain't that right, y'all? Those dang things are hard to open. They are, Sherry. Definitely won't be getting them from the store.
What, man?
Those plastic handles. No, I don't need that one open though.
Yeah, but you take scissors and cut the sides off of them like that. Go down, like that. Come right up. Must be another woman trying to.
Oh, Lord.
beside a tree. There was a snake about that long laying up on the limb. I grabbed the limb and threw him in the boat between Daniel's legs.
Did he jump out the boat?
No, but he wanted to. He just hollered.
That's why I don't need to go fishing with you. Okay, so I'm just kind of eyeing this handle. Okay. I guess that is whatever everybody's plans are, so. Call me thing. Hey Donna, hey Miss Charlene, hey Trina, it looks so good. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Diane, you're so sweet. There we go. It's about done. Oh, yes. I love it when I'm finished with a project. Now I'm going to try these handles out. Oh, yes. I like it. I'm going to flip my camera so y'all can see this the right way. And oh, no, no, no. I don't want y'all to see my ceiling. I do that every single time, y'all. Every time. Hey, Madeline. Well, welcome. So glad that you're here. I'll flip it this way. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to flip it around so y'all can actually see the way the G is. Someone asked last night about the back of it. This is the back of it. I did put a brace in the center of it just because it was kind of big, and if she does set anything on it, I don't have to worry about it swaying in the middle. All right, so here is my finished noodle boards. Y'all see the G now? So here it is. Let me try to step back. Can y'all see the whole noodle board now? I think I like it. All right, get close up to the handles. All right, so y'all, thank y'all for joining me. I'm so sorry. Whew, gotta let my phone die the first time, so if you didn't catch the first video from today of me adding some more stain onto the G, the video should be down below. So just go catch it. Because like I said, my goofy self of course, let my phone die. Thank y'all so much. You're welcome, Charlene. Go catch it. And I did do the staining and stuff with the stencil. Stencils live last night. So you can also catch that. And until probably one day next week, I hope y'all have a fantastic weekend. And I will see y'all again probably one day next week. All right, thanks, ladies.